Welcome to This Week in East Brunswick. Today we celebrate Senior Day with the East Brunswick High School varsity boys basketball team and cheerleaders as they honor the senior players, managers, and cheerleaders before a recent home game. We welcome the Mid-Jersey Chinese School to the East Brunswick Public Library as they celebrate Lunar New Year. And we stay at the library where a Super Smash Bros. Video game tournament was held for teens. And we kick off the Phyllis Noar Puppetry Festival with a performance from the Mock Turtle Marionette Theater. All this, plus we have information about the annual Evening of Gospel Choirs at Rutgers University. So stay with us. This Week in East Brunswick starts now. The East Brunswick Bears boys basketball team recently held their senior day to honor the graduating senior players and managers before a home game against the rival Piscataway Chiefs. Joe Sampson and senior Ezra Levitt led the Bears in scoring with 12 points each, while seniors Dante Ralph chipped in 9 points and Gil Wyman contributed with 6. The Bears defeated the Chiefs 60-53 and will look to carry the momentum into both conference and state tournament action. Let's check out the highlights and meet the seniors. At halftime, the varsity cheerleading squad also recognized the senior members for their commitment and dedication to the team. Best of luck to all the seniors, and let's go Bears! Now let's meet the senior cheerleaders.
I'm Eric, and this is Jonathan, and we're here at the East Brunswick Township Library at the Chinese New Year celebration.
First, I want to thank everybody for coming out this afternoon. Please enjoy the show today. This is a true example of exactly what East Brunswick stands for. We are a large, diverse, wonderful community that has a lot of different cultures, and this is an example of that. We want everybody to enjoy that. We don't need to be called a sanctuary city. We don't need to put a term on what we are. We have been doing this for decades. That is what people come to East Brunswick for. We have a great educational system, and we have a diverse community, and this is exactly the type of celebrating that we need to have. But diversity works two ways. We have people that come here for the schools, we have people that come here for the community, its location, but the key word in all of that is community. We are a community of people that care about one another very deeply. And it means giving back, and seeing these type of performances today, seeing all of you out here today, that gives me faith that the next generation is going to be even better than the one before us, and that's our job, that's what we're doing, and thank you all for coming out here today.
We're both with FASCA, which stands for?
Formosa Association of Student Cultural Ambassadors. Basically, we're an organization who represents Taiwan, and we go through anything from culture to language. And today we have a number of events, from dances to music to even Chinese yo-yo.
Behind me, my organization, we're preparing to teach kids how to make dough figurines and some Chinese lanterns in the back.
So this year is the year of the rooster. We're making all kinds of dough figures, most of them representing all 12 animals of the zodiac. And the lanterns we're also making represent life, prosperity, and
happiness, wealth, the usual. As a part of the traditional New Year celebration, many people organize themselves and perform traditional Chinese dances. Here we have some traditional Tibetan dances. There's also the modern line dancing. And over in the corner we have some various other dances which encompasses all of this New Year celebration and all that peace, prosperity.
So many of the ways that people celebrate the holiday is basically most families will have dinner as a large group, or they'll throw parties. Some of us have celebrations like today, and then we also do the exchanging of red envelopes.
Mm-hmm. And that's always the part that the kids look up to. And they every year they hope that their red envelopes have more and more money in them, because as there's a saying in Chinese that the kids use is 恭喜发财，红包拿来. What does that mean?
Happy New Year, red envelope please.
Well, I want to wish everyone out there Happy New Year and 恭喜发财.
红包拿来.
we have here the Teen Super Smash Brothers tournament. It's the first one we've done with the Wii U. And we have about 40 kids here all playing to win the first place prize. So this event started out as a proposal at my teen action group. The teens in that group try to plan events for other teens, and Arjun and Ben stepped up and they even filled out a whole program proposal form for me, and they told me what their plan was going to be. They were really organized and I thought it seemed very well done. So I knew that this was something that they wanted to do, and I knew that there was interest from the other kids in the teen action group. So it just seemed like a win all around.
Well, it's always been my idea to have some kind of tournament, but like never, like it's always been like really logistically complicated to like rent a place and all that stuff. But like with the library, with like tag, it's like really easy because the library can help you with a lot of this stuff. I talked to Jess about a Super Smash Bros. Tournament, and she thought it was a pretty cool idea. But also a Super Smash Bros. Club, like it would meet monthly and like play Super Smash Bros. So we kind of combined the two ideas to have practice days and then lead up to a Super Smash Bros. Tournament. And then we kind of got that rolling, and then from there we started planning. Super Smash Bros. Is a two-dimensional fighting game. It focuses a lot more on, it's a lot different than other fighting games because instead of having a health bar, there's a percent bar, and you lose a life or a stock when you get like thrown off the stage.
Anyone above 12 years of age can come in and play. And so there's the prize of, grand prize $50, and there's a loser's bracket. So the winners will keep moving on. And it's just a lot of fun for everyone that's coming.
I think doing something like this, gaming at the library, and especially after hours, is not something that typically goes on to at the library, and it raises the profile of the library to the teens that maybe don't normally come to the library. They think the library has nothing for them, but here we're able to show off that we do have gaming and other exciting things that they might be interested in. And doing it after hours is always fun because it feels special and we have the run of the library.
It's nice because like we can be as loud as we want and we won't be disturbing anybody at all. Unlike previous times where people kept coming back to us to tell us to quiet down.
It's not the only after hours event we do. We actually usually have about one a month. We did the Hour of Code in December. In the past we've done giant League of Legends tournaments, and I'm sure in the future we'll have a lot more, including more Super Smash Brothers gaming tournaments.
I think it's cool because like lots of kids who probably wouldn't have gone to the library that long are now coming to the library, which is really cool. I see like so many kids like having lots of fun doing this, and like people would be able to show like one of their like favorite hobbies is playing this game, and finally be able to show like the skill that they've gotten from playing this game such a long time.
If you missed out on tonight or you're really interested in doing more gaming at the library, we have a lot of stuff coming up. We're sort of reviving teen gaming at the library. Next month on March 20th, we have a teen game night. It's not after hours, but it should be a lot of fun, and we'll be unveiling our brand new PlayStation 4 in March, so March 20th at 7 o'clock. Come and meet our new PlayStation and see what kind of awesome games we got. Every couple months we'll be purchasing new games for the PlayStation 4, so we'll have a form available for teens to put in requests for new games. And then after that, starting in April, we're going to have a game time on one Saturday a month for teens at the library. So they could be playing the Wii U, the Nintendo, or the PlayStation 4 at any of those game times coming up in the next couple months. So if you'd like to find out more, go to EBPL.org and click on the teens page.
I said, did I say what? Yeah. Well, I do believe an idea. Oh, man. Whoa, man, those giggles in here. Yeah, they kind of like rhyme, don't they? Yeah. So, I looked at those words. Suddenly I said, we just had a really, really nice group of people with their kids, and we did a very participatory show called Book, Beast, and Puppet. And the show is what I call my library show because it really does support reading and literacy and how wonderful libraries are. right, you remember that because we got a scary end. I need a scary end. All right, watch.
I'm working with my own version of marionette puppets. They're string puppets. There is a whole group of them here. Mostly these guys are animal puppets, but that's because the name of the play is Book, Beast, and Puppets, and so that's why we have a lot of animals in this cast.
Keep looking at him. Slowly he turned and step by step by step by step by step. He crept up. Yeehaw, right? All right, Bremen Time Musicians, Opus 99. You ready to clap? Play! Go! Move! 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 Louder! 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 Faster! Faster!
The overall story is the same story almost everybody has. It's what was the story of how you grew up to read. Everybody has his own or her own reading story. So obviously most people start when they're being read to, and then the books that come when you're being read to when you're very young. Then it moves on to the books that you get in school, and then moves on to your teacher having you write your own story, and finally it continues on until we get to how we use books in our own jobs and our own occupations. So it's a kind of a history of autobiography of reading. Everybody has one. This one was mine.
With the dance.
And I just made a very strong point during the show about how good New Jersey libraries are and how important they are, and I've been to an awful lot of them. And I just love the New Jersey library systems that I go to, and also how important libraries are to the community.
Louder! 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 Faster! 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 Faster!
Hi, I'm Angus Chris Gillespie, your host on East Brunswick Television. We're here today to talk about an important upcoming event, the annual Evening of Gospel Choirs at Rutgers University. Here to give us a little bit of an overview is Pastor Brenda Lumsey. Can you tell us about the event?
Hi, yes I can. This is an Evening of Gospel that we have every year in the month of February, and it's 2017, and we are so excited. And we're really excited because the venue have changed now, and we think this change is going to be for the better because now there's better parking. We went in to check. It's going to be at Bush Student Center and on Bush campus in Piscataway, New Jersey, and we're excited. And the same entertainers are going to be there with an add-on. And we're going to be excited. We are excited about the add-on that's coming.
We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So this is the 35th annual. It's been going on a long time.
Yes, it has.
Yeah. And your church, Mount Calvary Missionary, is one of the choirs participating. Tell us a little bit about your church and your choir.
Well, my church is right in the center of New Brunswick, New Jersey. But we're in a loving community, I'll just say it that way, that's constantly being built up.
You're on Troop Avenue?
Troop Avenue, 150 Troop Avenue, New Brunswick. And our choir has been a part of this event for quite a few years, dating back even before the choir. Then, as you know, the Lumsey Sisters, and that's where we're connected that way. And you'll tell us about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but our choir has been singing for quite a few years, and we're now the community choir because we pull in singers from the community as well.
Okay, and we move on. Reverend Rouse, you're with Macedonia Free Will Baptist.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your church and about your choir.
Oh, well, I've been their pastor. This is my 33rd year.
Wow.
On in Piscataway, yeah, on Highland Avenue, 372 Highland Avenue. And we are there. We have morning worship service. We have service during the week. And one of my passions is I'm a musician and a singer, personally. And so being pastor, I always was interested in getting my choir singing. And
What instrument do you play?
I play keyboard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you sing as well?
And I sing, yes. And my choir was one of the first choirs that started out 35 years ago.
In the area?
In the area with this program in New
Yes.
Brunswick.
Ah.
Yeah, and so I'm excited to be able to come back. Got a call from Pastor Lovely.
It's been a long time.
Yes, it's been a while. It's been a good while, so I'm happy about that.
Deacon Williams, tell us about the singing pastors, because I understand they're going to be the headliners for this event on Saturday, February 25th.
Okay. The singing pastors got started in 1994, and they came together with 4 ministers, and they began to sing and go around. And in 2002, I was asked to join. One of the ministers had gotten sick, and I was asked to join in with the singing pastors, and we've been going.
Even though you're only a deacon, you got.
Yes, sir.
So it's been going for more than 20 years at this point.
Yes, sir.
And what's your role with the group?
My role with the group is I am a leader, and I sing baritone in the background.
Does the group sing a cappella, or do you?
No, we have it's a quartet, and we have a band with us as well.
Okay. Well, tell us about the band.
Okay, we have it's 4 instruments. We have a lead guitar, a bass guitar, a keyboard player, and a drummer.
Wow. And I understand, like, some churches don't approve of drums. What about Lincoln Gardens?
Lincoln Gardens has drums, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What about Macedonia?
We have drums. Always
Okay.
have had drums.
So you're not that conservative.
No.
Pastor Brenda, what about your church?
Oh, definitely so.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
so you all are kind of progressive gospel singers, more modern gospel,
And we
not
tell-
old-timey necessarily.
Absolutely. So we tell the ones who ears are sensitive, they sit farther in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know back in the day when drums were disapproved of, in effect, the congregation could get away with foot stomping, which is pretty much the same effect, particularly on those old wooden churches.
Yeah, it doesn't work today.
It doesn't work today because the buildings have a slab floor.
That's right.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's
no
true.
good. That's no good.
No good.
Well, I read the brochure. I understand, Pastor Brenda, that this is in honoring of Arthur Thigpen. Can you tell us a little bit about Arthur Thigpen's connection to this event?
Well, Arthur Thigpen started, I believe when the event first started, he worked along with you, Dr. Gillespie, and because he always managed the Lumsey Sisters, he brought us into this event, and we've been there since. Arthur Thigpen passed away, but God has blessed his legacy to live on, and the work that he's done in the community, in the state of New Jersey, and all over the world, traveling with the Lumsey Sisters. So his name will never, ever die. And so we just wanted his family to know that we appreciated him. We appreciate the work that he have done in this community and even throughout the world.
Yeah, he was originally from Rose Hill, Mississippi.
Rose Hill,
He
Mississippi.
graduated from school there.
Yes.
Then he moved up north.
Yes.
He made a new life for himself in New Brunswick. He worked for 40 years as a machinist at Johnson
Yes,
and
Johnson & Johnson, that's right.
But he always gave back to the community.
Yes, he did.
I think he's involved with the Friendship Baptist in New
Yes,
Brunswick.
as a matter of fact, he was the head deacon at Friendship Methodist Church. Yes.
Oh, okay. And then after he retired, he returned to Mississippi.
He returned to his home, and I visited him several times there. As a matter of fact, last year I went down and visited with him. It's a beautiful, beautiful place there where he grew up. He went back and put money back into his poor community and helped build it up.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming out and telling us about this event. It's Saturday, February 25th, 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
at the Bush Student Center on the Bush campus of Rutgers University in Piscataway, New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Melissa Hosick, and I invite you to attend one of our upcoming February events for adults at the East Brunswick Public Library. All are open to the public. On Thursday, February 23rd at 7 p.m., join us for a new monthly mind and meditation workshop presented by the Art of Living. On Tuesday, February 28th at 7 p.m., Ricky Riccardi of the Louis Armstrong House Museum will share rare footage from the end of Louis Armstrong's illustrious career. To learn about our other events, such as film festivals, book swaps, and more, visit ebpl.org/calendar or follow us on social media. We hope to see you in February.